Okay, good morning, Paulina. We start our class now. Yeah? I also record our presentation, our class, so your friends, if they miss something in our presentations, they can see the recording video. Yeah. So actually, in week 11, we will try to learn about the features descriptors. So this is the one of the most important thing in digital image processing in terms of if we want to classify the image, if we want to detect the object on the image by using the machine learning or deep learning algorithm, they will need the features. So it means we know that the image contains the pixel values, but that is not enough. Yeah. The pixel values is not enough for classifying the image. And also if we want to detect the object inside the image, the pixel values is not enough, yeah, for differentiating between one image and other image. That's why here we need to learn about the feature descriptors. So for the outline, we have 4 different feature descriptors, yeah, algorithm. So the first algorithm is Harris corner detections, and you also have Sitomachi corner detectors, and fast algorithm for corner detections and feature matching. We have 4 different algorithm for feature descriptors, but in this course we only learn 2 of them, yeah, Harris corner detection and Sitomachi corner detector. But for fast algorithm and feature matchings, these 2 algorithms will be your homework, and you need to find how to use the fast algorithm and feature matching for detecting the features in the digital image. Okay, so understanding the features. What are the main features in an image and how can finding those features be useful to us? We as a human, if we see this piece of image, yeah, we know that this is the lion, yeah, the lion image, and we see, if we human, we can detect that the lion has long hair maybe, and the lion also have 4 legs, yeah, and the lion also have the tail, yeah. We as a human, we know the features, yeah, from the image, yeah, from the thing that we can see. But actually in the computer, yeah, they only recognize, yeah, the image as a pixel values, right? And it will be not enough, yeah, if we only depend on the pixel values like I was mentioning before. And that's why we need to extract, or we need to know the features from the digital image, not only from the pixel values. Okay, so this is another example. If we see the image like this, yeah, which are the pieces which represent the features? As you can see here, we have A, C, E, B, D, F. This is the piece, yeah, the pieces from our image, yeah. A represent the sky, yeah, the sky colors maybe because it has blue colors. And C, maybe this is the edge, yeah, the edge of the building. And the E is the corner from the building. The B is the, what is it called, the window maybe, yeah, from the building. The D is also the edge. The F is the corners. So actually we have 4 different pieces: A, B, C, D, E, and F, yeah. But we can say that the A, yeah, the piece, yeah, the piece, the A piece, yeah, the pieces from the A is not represent the features, because if the case study is about, if we want to know the object from the image and we want to classify the image, that this image contain a buildings. But if we only have the A pieces, yeah, it means we cannot detect, yeah, the building object from the image. And that's why the A maybe is not a good features, yeah, for representing the building. But the CE, yeah, maybe this is can be a features, yeah. This pieces of image can be used for features, yeah, for representing the building from the image, right? And B, D, and F is also, maybe we can use these pieces of the image to represent the building. And our work here, yeah, we will make our computer can extract the features, the important features from the image. So understanding the features, which one has the good feature representation? What do you think? We have 3 different patch: blue patch, black patch, and also red patch, right? What do you think? The red rectangle or blue rectangle, or maybe the black rectangle that represent a good features from, maybe we have the image that contains a white rectangles green area in our image. Then we want to classify what kind of the shape from this image. What do you think? The red rectangle, the blue rectangle, or the black rectangle that represent a good features for classifying the shape from the image? What do you think? Trevin or Gilbert, Paulina? If we look back in our previous slide here, the C, E, B, D, and F, we can say that those are the good features that represent the building object, right? Because it contains the edge from the building, the corner from the building, and also maybe the window from the building. If we have a very plain image like this, it's only the rectangle area that contain green area inside that rectangle. I can say that the red rectangle will represent a good features because it contain the corner, right? Why we can say that this is a very important features? We can say like that because if we move this area, this red rectangle area, to the right or to the right, to the left, to the up or to the down area, then the differences, the differences pixel values will be significant. Okay, we will see on the next slide, but we can say that the area that contains the edge or that contain the corner from the image will represent a good features. If we compare with this area, the blue rectangle area, they only contain green pixel area. They don't contain the edge or maybe the corner from the image, and that's why this is not a good features. Because if we move this area to the right, to the left, to the up, to the down, it will have no change. We will see no significant change. But if you compare with the rectangle area, the red rectangle area and black rectangle area here, from the black rectangle area, if we move this area to the up or to the down, we will see the difference, the significant difference pixel values. But for the red rectangle area, it contains the corner. It means if we move to the left, to the right, up and down, it will have a significant pixels value change. So that's why the red rectangle area and black rectangle area represent a good features. Look for the region in images which have maximum variation when moved by a small amount in all regions around it, and this will be projected into computer language in coming chapters. So finding these image features is called feature detection. Okay, so the feature that we want to detect from the digital image is a corner. Like I was mentioning before, a corner area will represent a good features from the image, and one algorithm to detect the corner, and we call it as Harris corner detection. And one early attempt to find these corners was done by Chris Harris and Mike Stevens. So now it is called the Harris corner detector. The basic intuition is that corners can be detected by looking for significant change in all directions. So it means if we move the area in this rectangle to all directions, so it will make a significant pixel value change. And the basic intuition is that the corners can be detected by looking for significant change in all directions. he took this simple area to a mathematical form. It basically finds the difference in intensity from the pixel for a displacement of UV in all directions. This is expressed as a formula below. EUV, it means this is the significance change, significance intensity change, from the specific area in our image, equal sigma x comma y window functions wxy shifted intensity I. So this is the formula for looking the pixels values in difference area minus I x comma y. This is the previous intensity in specific area. So you don't need to worry about this formula, because actually we can use the OpenCV for detecting the corner, using the Harris corner detections. So this formula is just represent the change, the significant change from a specific area with a different specific area also. So it means we will see the differences between, let's imagine that we have this area, and then if we move this area to the right maybe, then we will see the significance difference intensity values. Okay, so the flat regions will have no change in all direction. So for example, this one, we see this in this specific area. If we move this area into all directions, it will have a flat region. So we don't have any significance change in all directions. Okay, so the edge won't have a major change along the direction of the edge, because the Harris is only for detecting the corner, so it will not detect the edge. If we want to detect about the edge, we can use the Sobel kernel for detecting the edge. But in this case, we don't want to detect the edge, but we want to detect the corner. Shifting this window in any direction will result in a large change in appearance. So like the name of this algorithm, Harris corner detections, it wants to detect only the corner. Then if we shift the area inside this rectangle, if let's imagine that these rectangles, we move in all direction, it will result a very significant change in the intensity pixel values. Okay, so the example of the implementation in Harris corner detections, it's very simple. If you want to detect the corners from the chess, papan catur, the chess box, papan catur, if we have the image like this, then we want to detect the corners, every corners inside this digital image, so we will see the result like this. So this is the corners that we can detect from this image. So actually this is very simple. If we want to read the image from our directory, so you can open your Google Colab, then implement this code. I already upload the flat chessboard.png, flat chessboard.png in our Google Drive. Then you read the image, then you convert it into a grayscale image. Then after we get the grayscale image here, gray flat chess, it means this is the image, the grayscale image from the chessboard. Then after we already get the grayscale image from the chessboard, then we call the corner Harris method from OpenCV. Okay, so but before we call the corner Harris detectors from the OpenCV, we need to convert the grayscale image into a float 32. Convert grayscale image to float values, because the corner Harris only support if the input is in float 32 values. So after we call the corner Harris method here, we have DST, DST variable that contain the corner position from the image. Then this is after we get the DST, yeah, TST equals CV to the dilate. So it means this is just so we can plot out the points on the image shown. So it means why we call the dilate functions. It is because if we don't call the dilate functions, so we cannot see the corner, because the corner actually is very small. Then we need to call the dilate functions. Remember, dilation and erosion. Dilate is for making the object wider, and that's why here we call the dilate function. So it will be able, so our eyes will be able to see the corner position from the corner Harris detector's result. Okay, then flat chest, yeah, it means this is the original image, yeah, the RGB image. Then we will make indexing process here, yeah. If the DST greater than 1%, yeah, from the DST max, yeah, so it means DST will only contain the values, yeah, the values of the, it is actually it's not the image, yeah, this is only the values from the result from the corner Harris. Then if it is contain the values greater than 1% from the maximum values from DST, then we will give the red pixel values, yeah, from there. And that's why here we use the 255,0,0. Then we show the image. Okay, you don't need to worry about this code, yeah. You can just implement it first, yeah, then we will see the result, yeah. Okay, you can open your Google Colab, then implement this code, then we will see, yeah, the output, yeah, from the code is only the, what is it called, the corner position, yeah, from the chessboard, yeah. So this is the corner, right? This is the corner. It's very important, yeah, if we want to classify the image that contain the corner, right? So we don't need to use all of the pixel values actually. So for example, yeah, if you want to classify the image, then we only use the corner position from the image. We don't need to use all of the pixel values, right? We only detect, maybe if we want to classify something in the image, then we only use the corner positions. So it means we don't need to use the pixel values, all of the pixel values. If we have reduced features, if you have less features, so it means it will more efficient, yeah, computational efficient than if we use all of the pixel values from the image, right? Okay, so you can just implement this first, yeah. I will explain it again after this, yeah. So it's better, I think, if you implement it first, then after you get the result, I will explain in more detail again. Okay, the next corner detector algorithm is Sitomachi. So actually Sitomachi is the improvement from the Harris corner detectors, and the research from Sitomachi published in 1994 by GC and Sitomachi in their paper Good Features to Track. It made a small modification to the Harris corner detector which end up with better result, yeah. So this is the formula for Harris corner detectors, and if we compare with the Sitomachi, yeah, use the minimum from lambda 1 and lambda 2. So actually this formula can be explored more in this link, yeah. So you can just open this link if you want to know the detailed formula from the Sitomachi corner detectors. And Sitomachi is also provided by this OpenCV, so we can call the good features to track, yeah. This is the method from OpenCV for getting the corners position from the input image, yeah. So the method is similar with our previous corner detectors, Harris corner detectors. We read the image first, then we convert the image into grayscale. Then the differences is about the method here. We use the good features to track method, and we use the gray flat chest, which is the input image. 64 represent the maximum corners that you want to detect. So this is the parameter that we can customize, yeah, we can adjust. In this example, if we want to get 64 corners from the image, then we put 64 values here. 0.01 is the quality levels 0 to 1. If 0.01, if the quality of the corners is above 0.01, so we will get that features. 10, it represent the minimum distance from the Euclidean distance. Actually, you can explore more about the parameters in OpenCV documentations. Actually, this is related to the formula in Sitomachi corner detectors. Then corners equal np.int0 corners. So it means we convert the corners into integers which represent the position from the corners from the corners. So corners will be a two-dimensional array, or maybe we can say that this is a matrix that contain every corner position from the image. Flat chest, you can just ignore this variable. This is actually the original image, right? We can just remove this variable. For I in corners, so we loop inside the corners numpy array. X, y, it means this is the position X position and Y position, the coordinate of the corners from the original image. We convert it into a one-dimensional array using the raffle methods. I.raffle, it means we convert it into one-dimensional array. And cv2.circle, it means we will give the circle plot on our original image. Flat chest, this is the original image. X, y is the position from the circles. It means we put the circle in this position that represent the corners. 3, it means the size of the circle. 255,0,0, it means this is the red pixel values. We give the circle area, the circle, into a red values. -1, with -1 we will see on the documentation. I forgot about the -1 parameters here. Then we show the flat chest. So it means flat chest after we put the circles area into the original image, which is the circle will represent the corner position, right? Okay, you can just implement it first. So actually it will result the same output, the same output image with the Harris corner detections. The Harris corner detections and Sitomachi will represent the same output, right? But actually from the previous experiments, it said that the good features to track or Sitomachi is better than the Harris corner detectors in specific case. So because we have a very simple case here, very simple problem for detecting the corners from the chessboard, so it means Harris corner detectors and Sitomachi has no significance difference. So this is the same output from Harris corner detectors. Okay, you can just implement it first.